Okay, so third weekend arm workout, second one with the Arachidonic. I'll talk about this in just a second. The arm workout first has been implemented, we talked about in the first video. Results so far, I don't know if it's because of the Arachidonic. I've got to attribute some of it to that. So this is the third weekend I've done 3 days of arms straight. This is Sunday afternoon. Just got through my third workout for the third week. Today I was able to get phenomenal pump along with the rest of my workouts this week. So every day since last Sunday, I took 4 of these Arachidonic pills up until yesterday. I decided to go with 6 yesterday, and I gotta tell you, the difference between 4 and 6 was tremendous. I was literally, yesterday and today, I was sore before even, I do like two, not sore, it was like extremely pumped, let me put it that way, like couldn't close my arms, extremely pumped. Especially for today, and that's saying a lot because I'd already had 2 arm workouts in a row on Friday and Saturday. The first weekend I started this, it was nearly impossible to get any kind of pump on that first Sunday on the third workout. So I gotta think this stuff's working. I guess I'm gonna buy some more of it. I'm still gonna do this workout that I'm doing and do this Arachidonic for at least 2 months. So it'll be at least 5 more weeks or 6 more weeks, just to make sure that actually 8 on the Arachidonic. But so far, gains look good. I'm sure some of the gains I'm experiencing in my arms. So let's talk about where we started off. I started off that when my arms are hot or pumped, or let's say freshly worked out, within hours of working out, my arms would stay around 18 inches and fall to between 17 and a half to 17 and 3/4, just cold, like say during the week. So a couple of days from my arm workout or from any kind of chest or back, right? My arms haven't been really pumped. Right now, my arms are consistently staying at 18 completely cold, and just measured my arms after I got out of the gym today. They're right at 18 and a half, 18 and 9/16, somewhere around there. Couldn't have a little trouble. Honestly, I'm having a little trouble flexing right now. My arms are so pumped, so which is good. But still getting a good, ½ inch of pump or so in an arm workout for the third day in a row was pretty amazing to me. So I got to attribute some of it to this Arachidonic. But anyway, so I got to say, I think the stuff works. So the next thing I'm going to look at and really try to decide for myself is taking 6 of these the right amount and see how sore. I'm going to go ahead and take 6 the rest of the week. So I took 4 all last week. I'm going to take 6 all this week. We'll talk about some of my other workouts. So one thing that I've got to attribute this Arachidonic is because I hadn't changed it. I didn't really change my workout regimen or any of the other compounds I've been using. So just by nature, I've got pretty large hamstrings and glute muscles. I rarely, they're the strongest part of my body, more or less. So, I don't really have to work them. And even when I do like killer leg workout or something, it's always like my quads or calves or what killed me. Like, I literally do not remember my hamstrings being sore for any reasonable amount of time. Like, since I was in my 20s, probably. I don't even really remember it then. I got to think it happened. So that's one side effect that I've got to attribute 100% to this. I did a pretty, I'm not gonna say standard, my normal leg workout the other day, which was a lot of hack squats, hamstring curls, leg extensions, pretty standard run-of-the-mill stuff, okay? When I got up Thursday morning and was trying to walk around, I thought that the top of my hamstrings and my glutes were gonna tear apart. It is the sorest I have literally remember being in my adult lifetime. So if you're looking to be sore, get you some of this. I gotta think there's some growth happening with that if you're getting that sore and that pump. So I think this stuff is worth trying for sure. Like I say, I'll do another one of these videos in the next 6 to 8 weeks after I've kind of been through this. I want to kind of see where my arms get to. Do I really think this Arachidonic's helping? Do the results phase out, right? Does my body get used to this Arachidonic acid in 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks? Does it get to where things kind of flatten out? We'll find that out. How does it affect the rest of my body? So far I can tell it definitely made, my body was a little sore overall. I point out those hamstrings and glute muscles, like that was a big indicator for me. That was pretty crazy that I was that sore in my hams and glutes. It's been a long time since I felt any soreness in my hams and glutes. Maybe that's me. Maybe I haven't been working out hard enough. Maybe I did something I don't realize I did the other day, so I'm not willing to attribute all that yet. But this week I think will be a good indicator, since I'm going to keep taking 6 of these a day from here on out, until I decide to change it, but at least for the next week. So we'll see if the soreness kind of increases in my other body parts from going from 4 to 6 capsules a day. But so far so good. I think stuff's definitely worth trying out. So that's my review up to this point. I say I'll check back in on this subject in 6 to 8 weeks and kind of see what I think about it. What was the longevity of it? Did it fizzle out? Did my body get used to it? And then what were my actual gains? So really trying to focus on growing my arms right now. That's just a really big thing to me. I'd like to, at a minimum, I'd like to get to where my arms are, staying like cold a few days after workout, settled in, healed up, staying completely over 18. I would really like to be able to push my arms over 19 when they get pumped. That's something I hadn't been able to do in my lifetime, not just in a short time, but that's kind of a goal for me right now. I'm sure if I get there, I'll have another goal, right? But so that's where we're going to try to get to, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. But that's it. I would highly suggest trying this. I mean, if you're stuck somewhere, you feel like you're not getting a pump or not getting sore from your workouts, this may be a good tool to help you. Now, I will say this, not the end all be all. I don't think this used by itself is you're gonna see some wild life changing results, but I think as a part of your plan, this has definitely got a place, as far as I can tell right now, and I'll give you more well-founded opinion here in 6 or 8 weeks. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. Comment below, subscribe if you haven't. Talk to you later.